What's going on, YouTube? For those who don't know me, my name is Cali Hustle 619, and this is GoalChasers, the place where we explore mental and physical well-being. And I just want to make a quick little video, basically because it's New Year, so Happy New Year's to you all. It is 2022. We got a lot of things in store, and I have a lot of ideas that I want to put into motion, and stop playing. We done playing. 2022, we done playing. So, I got a 90-day challenge, and this is for people who are, I would say like me, struggling and need to get into it slowly. So that's me. I need to get into it pretty slowly because I hurt everywhere. My body hurts. I get tired real fast, and that is what it is, And so I know I'm not the only one, and so this is for people like me. Got a 90-day challenge. So these are the rules. All right. So we're gonna start off with the first month of this 90-day challenge. It's gonna start Monday, January 3rd, 2022. So the requirements for the first month: 30 minutes of physical activity. Now, whether that be walking, running, lifting weights, something, getting yourself active. For me, I plan to definitely walk for 30 minutes. I might walk for 20 minutes and do some weightlifting or whatever, but get that heart pumping, get moving. I need to get moving. That's why I'm so stiff everywhere, because I haven't been moving. I need to get these arms, these legs, everything up, ready, right. So the second thing on here: read 5 pages of a self-help book daily. So for this 90 days, not for the 90 days, but for the first 30 days, or for the first month, with however many days that is, I think it's 31 days in January, reading 5 pages of a self-help book. Alright, so the book that I chose was called The Right Questions by Debbie Ford. And here's the book. Not sure if you can see it. There it goes. Alright, so this book is, its focus is to make you think about why you do what you do and how to make those necessary changes needed to get the things you want done. So for me, a lot of what holds me back is procrastination. So we'll get into that later at a different episode, but that is requirement number 2 for the first month. Alright, so requirement number 3 is eating a serving of fruits or vegetables. Now, there's a lot of people out there who don't really include fruits or vegetables in their daily food intake. And so for those people, and for me, because I do it a lot, I think we have to get into adding that stuff into our diet. So instead of saying, okay, it's January 1st 2022, I'm just not going to eat any fat, or I'm not going to eat any meat, I'm not going to cutting it out and trying to get into a healthy frame of mind, I feel it'd be better to just start adding things in slowly. Have a side salad with a meal where you wouldn't usually have a side salad. Instead of eating French fries, make some asparagus, or you can be very creative with it. But just cutting things out all at once, it never works out well. So instead of cutting things out, let's start adding things in, and let's see how that works for us, Alright, so number 4, drink at least 4 cups of water a day. So for all the other challenges, you'll see, they start off with like a gallon a day. Well, if you never drink a gallon a day, it's going to be real hard to start at a gallon a day. So let's move our way up to a gallon a day. So 4 cups of water a day. Some people don't drink water. Some people are so used to drinking sodas and juices and all that water just isn't the easiest thing. So 4 cups shouldn't be too hard. It's definitely up to you, and how it works for you. But 4 cups, it shouldn't be too hard. All right, and also, requirement number 5 is to weigh yourself once a week. So, and you can weigh yourself more, but for me, I would say once a week, just so you can see hopefully some results. You want to see some results, because that's what definitely motivates. It motivates me and encourages me to keep going. So one weigh in a week, and see how that works. All right, and lastly, a challenge. Every week, I want you to pick out a challenge, something that challenges you, something that challenges the work that you did for the week. If you walked every day for a week, a mile, try to push it to that next up, push it to 1.5 miles, and see how that feels. Just do a challenge. Go on a hike if you've been wanting to hike, because that's my goal. I want to hike. I want to get back hiking again, and so I plan on doing Mount Rubidoux, which is in Riverside. But walking that and just trying to get past the pain, because I know my back is gonna hurt. I know my thighs are gonna hurt. My legs are gonna hurt. It's all gonna hurt, especially in the beginning. And I have to break past that. I've done it before. I can do it again. It's just gonna hurt, And my main thing is I experienced that pain, and I've experienced how good it feels when you can do those things. And I just need to get back on that other side where I'm not in pain anymore, and I'm able to do these things and just stay on that path. So, month 2. Now, if you've done the 75 hard challenge, this has some things taken from the 75 hard challenge to make a challenge for people experiencing pain like myself, people who just aren't ready to just jump on the 75 hard challenge. That's hard. I've done it, and it was good while I did it, but I fell off that wagon, and I want something that is sustainable the rest of my life. I'm 41 now. I need something that's sustainable that I can keep doing as I get older and as things get harder. I want to be able to do things that are going to keep me in a good shape, keep me healthy, keep me in shape. So, which I got to get there first. So month 2, and we're going to bump it up from 30 minutes of activity to 45 minutes of activity. So again, walking, running, jogging, elliptical, whatever it is, just to get that heart pumping, get your steps in. If you are tracking your steps, just something to keep that movement going. All right. Requirement 2 is going to be read 10 pages instead of 5 pages a day. So, like I said, my book is The Right Questions. Now, in 30, 45 days, I should be done with this book. Then I'll be looking for the next book. But I'll be keeping you posted as I go through these books. All right, so step 3, or requirement 3 for the challenge, is to now, from month 1, the requirement was to just add fruit, vegetable into your daily consumption of food. So for month 2, it's going to be to swap out a meal. So instead of eating that fatty meal that you usually eat for lunch or breakfast or dinner, swap it out with something healthy. So one healthy meal a day, at least one healthy meal a day, and see how that feels. It might suck, it might not. You can have salad that tastes good and is filling. You can do that. You can have a lot of healthy meals that taste good, that are filling, and you're not, with it only being one meal, you don't feel like you're going to miss out on whatever it is that you really like or that you really want. So give that a try, 1 month. So give that a try, 1 meal a day for the second month. All right, so the next requirement is to drink half a gallon of water a day. So now we're going from 4 cups of water, which a cup of water is 8 ounces. So 4 cups of water to 8 cups of water a day. Now, if you made it through the first month drinking 4 cups of water, now is the time that you have to find a way to fit in 4 more cups of water. Now, I can't say this is going to be easy, but I can't say it's going to be hard, because if you went from no cups or very minimal cups of water to 4, that was a challenge, and you made it through that challenge. So now, let's just bump it up a little bit more. So, half a gallon of water a day. All right. Again, another requirement is to weigh yourself. Weigh yourself for each of these months. Weigh yourself once a week. All right. And again, you have a weekend challenge. So every weekend, like I said, just challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to something and stick to it. And I've done this before. I used to hike Cowles Mountain every week. And from the first week, which took me over an hour to get to the top, to, I'm not sure which week it was. I was doing it every week. I know I did it 10 weeks straight. So by, I want to say the 5th week, 6th week, I was able to get it in like 45 minutes. By that 10th week, I was up that mountain in 30 minutes. So, I've seen the progress, and I worked hard in between those hikes. I worked out hard, and I stayed focused. That'll be another video, focus. So, so now month 3, or the 3rd month. All right, so this month is the 3rd month, and this one should be the most challenging. So for the 3rd month, we're going to bump it up to an hour of physical activity a day. But the difference between this and the other 2 months is you can break it up any way you want to equal an hour. Now I say that because there's a lot of people who don't have a full hour to take out of their day to go do, physical fitness or walking or whatever it is. And so, this would help by splitting it up. You can do, 20 minutes here, 20 minutes here, 20 minutes here, or 30 minutes and 30 minutes. However you want to break it up, get an hour a day in and stick to it for that month. Again, 10 pages a day. So we're not going to bump that up. 10 pages should be good. 10 pages a day, you can get through 300 pages in 30 days. That's in some cases, that's a whole book. If not, by 45 days, you've gone through a book for sure, depending on the book that is. But for most of these self-help or motivation books, yeah, they're usually around 300, 400 pages. So you can knock those out. So we'll stick with 10 pages. All right, now we're going to bump it up to an hour, or not an hour. Now we're going to bump it up to a gallon of water a day. So we 3 months in, or we're on our 3rd month in. We're 2 months in. We're on our 3rd month. Now it's time to put that pedal to the metal. Let's get this gallon of water a day in. Now the benefits of drinking water there's so many benefits, but there's so many other channels that can let you know all of the benefits of drinking water. I've done it for 75 days straight, drank a gallon of water, and I felt so much better. I've been eating bad and drinking bad, and you feel a physical change in your body. For me, waking up and going to bed, going to bed is easy, but waking up is hard. And so I noticed when I was able to drink the water, or when I was drinking the water, I just had more energy. I had more will to do the stuff that I needed to do. And I know it was more than the water that led to that, but that helped. And so I am an advocate of drinking water. I just haven't been doing it, and so I need to get on that too. So, and then the next requirement is to pick a diet now. So in phase one, let's call it phase one. Phase one or month one, you've added some fruits and vegetables, maybe a side salad to a meal. You know, you just adding a little bit here and there. Month two, now we're replacing the whole meal, and we're gonna replace it with a healthy meal. So whether that be, chicken instead of pizza, not fried chicken, but a healthy meal, chicken salad or something that is definitely better than what you would usually eat. And when I say that, I'm not saying, don't put sausage on your pepperoni and just have a pepperoni, or sausage on your pizza and just have a pepperoni pizza. No, I'm talking about something that is a healthier option. And we all know what that is. So we're doing that phase two, month two. And for month three, now we need to, pick a diet, because there's so many out there. And by this point, you've been able to adjust your eating, even though these are minor adjustments, and picking a diet might be a major adjustment. Pick a diet that's going to work for you. Pick a diet that you can succeed with. That's a problem when it comes to picking these diets out. A lot of us pick diets that we know we can't do, or we know are going to be a problem. And so you need to pick something that is something that you feel you can do. And if you try it and you can't, then go back to the drawing boards and find something that you can. Because if you actually look, you will find something that will work for you. And then, that focus has to come in. You have to want it more than you want to be out of shape and overweight. You have to want that. And I can't do it for you. Nobody can do it for you. I need help myself, so I definitely can't do it for you. I'm trying to get that focus. I'm trying to do this, and I'm hoping that this can lead to, everyone succeeding. So, this is just something I'm trying out, and this is something that I feel like I can do. Especially starting out, I feel like this is something that can be done, because it's just such a gradual increase on like the physical activity, the eating, and all that. So because of that, I feel like I won't go into like a what do they call it? When you not starve, but you binge. Yes, the opposite of starving. Binging. I feel like, because everything is so gradual, I won't end up binging and just putting myself back into, I won't call it failure, but, you can feel like a failure when you give in to those temptations. Yeah. And again, we will be weighing in once a week and a weekend challenge. And I want that last weekend challenge, or that last month of weekend challenge, is really to challenge you. Do something that you really didn't think you could. But I guarantee you, if you've been doing what you're supposed to be doing the first 2 months, you feel like there's no challenge that you can't take. Like right now, I know I can't do things. But when I'm in that mode, when I'm focused and I'm ready, it's nothing. It's not a mountain I can't climb. It's not a 5K I can't run. It's not a distance I can't walk. It's like I feel it, and I'm going to push myself to it. And if I don't make it, then that's going to be my new goal is to get to that point. And I will. There's no question about it. I will. I've done things that I've never thought I'd be able to do, and I've done them because I had that mindset, where it was like there's nothing that can hold me back. And If you've ever experienced that, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's it. That's the 90-day challenge. So I want to let you know what my goal is for this 90 days is to ultimately get back into doing these Spartan races. I have a love-hate relationship for them because they really challenge me and they test all of me. And I was able to do one in 2021 at the Angel Stadium. I want to say it was in July. And it was quite the humbling experience. It was after I did my 75 hard, and it was actually the day after I finished my 75 hard. And I tell you, that was hard. It was extremely hard. And I have been training for 75 days, and I finished. I did finish, and I did what I set out to do. And I felt like a champion. You know, I felt great, and that's the goal, to keep that feeling, and to get better and better. So I saw that there's a Spartan race in San Diego, April 2nd, I believe, yeah. And that's it. I'm doing it. So it's gonna be 4 months in, but I'm doing it. So that's my motivation. That's my focus is on that. And once I do that, then my focus is on the next, which is the Spartan Super, and then the Spartan Beast. So I want to get that trifecta this year, and I have no reason to believe that I can't do it. I've overcome a lot of things and gotten in shape before, so there's no reason why I can't do it right now. You know, my legs ain't broke, my arms ain't broke, you know, I'm good. And if all it is some weight, then I need to do what I need to do to get the weight off so that I can do what I gotta do, which is complete these Spartan races and whatever else in between there. You know, I want to do some 5Ks. I want to do, and you know, that'll be a part of my challenges. You know, 5Ks, hiking mountains, certain things like that. But all of these things will help me get better at doing these Spartan races. And if you haven't seen a Spartan race or heard of them, you know, search Spartan race, and you'll see all of the things they want you to do in order to get that medal. And that medal is nice. It's nice and chunky. It's a heavy medal, and you earn it. You know, you earn it. When you get done with it, you feel it. You know, like, you know, you ain't gotta try to be the first one to finish. Just finish, and you gonna feel it. So, with that being said, 90-day challenge. I didn't mean for it to be this long, but 90-day challenge. Write it down. I'll put a link to it in the description, or I'll put it in the description what the 90-day challenge, what the requirements are for the 90-day challenge. So check that out. Check out any other videos I've done. This year is going to be a great year for my YouTube channel. I'm going to do a lot of different types of videos. I also have another channel. It is called Tashombe Berry, and I'm going to be, you know, getting into the videography and photography. If you didn't know, I do photography on the side as a side thing, and I'm trying to get into the videography, so you'll see me as I blossom in 2022. And yeah, so please like, subscribe, and if you're out there doing your thing, keep chasing those goals. And I'll see you at the next video. All right.